From brokenness to blessings, Mephibosheth's journey of faith. Once upon a time, during the reign of King David, there was a young man named Mephibosheth. He was the son of Prince Jonathan, who was the son of King Saul. Mephibosheth was born into a prestigious royal family and was set to inherit great wealth and power. However, tragedy struck when Mephibosheth was just 5 years old. King Saul and Prince Jonathan were killed in a battle against the Philistines, leaving Mephibosheth orphaned and defenseless. The news of the tragic death of his father and grandfather was devastating for him. In the midst of the chaos, Mephibosheth's nurse picked him up hurriedly and tried to escape, but she stumbled and dropped him. As a result, Mephibosheth's feet were permanently injured, rendering him crippled for life. From that day forward, he was known as Mephibosheth, which means shameful, or dispelling shame. Years passed, and King David emerged as the ruler of Israel. One day, David called for his servants and asked if there was anyone left from the house of Saul, as he wanted to show kindness to them for Jonathan's sake. It was then that one of King Saul's former servants, Ziba, came forward and told the king about Mephibosheth. He informed David that Mephibosheth was still alive, living in the land of Lodabar under the care of Machir, the son of Ammiel. David summoned Ziba and ordered him to bring Mephibosheth to the palace. Ziba quickly complied and brought Mephibosheth before the king. As the young man entered, he was filled with fear and anticipation, unsure of what awaited him. But King David, instead of showing wrath or contempt for Mephibosheth, greeted him warmly, saying, "Do not fear, for I will surely show you kindness for the sake of your father Jonathan. I will restore to you all the land of your grandfather Saul, and you shall eat at my table always." Overwhelmed with gratitude and astonishment, Mephibosheth bowed before the king and replied, "What is your servant, that you should show regard for a dead dog like me?" He was utterly humbled and unable to comprehend the kindness bestowed upon him. True to his word, King David restored to Mephibosheth all the land that belonged to his family, ensuring that he would never be in need again. Moreover, David decided that Mephibosheth would eat at the king's table regularly, just like one of his own sons. From that day forward, Mephibosheth became a permanent resident of the royal palace, dining with the king and enjoying the benefits of being part of the royal family. Despite his physical limitations, he found himself welcomed and loved, surrounded by a newfound sense of belonging and acceptance. Thus, a tale of tragedy transformed into one of redemption and unexpected grace. Mephibosheth's story reminds us that even in our brokenness, we can find favor and blessings when we least expect them. It teaches us the power of kindness, compassion, and the capacity for the human heart to be transformed by love.